Now it's time to add our mutation into the code. So let's go to our to do input. That's the place where we'll define our mutation. Let's import JQL from GraphQL tag as in the previous example, and then we need to specify add to do const as the mutation that we just ran in our graphical. Let's just copy paste it here. Now we can reference this add to do whenever we execute add to do function. To run this mutation, let's get our to do from new to do, since new to do is our v model for anything inside our input field. So let's check if this new to do is not empty, and let's also trim extra spaces. Next thing that we have is public, and this is a flag that is dependent on the type prop passed from outside. If it's public, then our isPublic flag is true, otherwise it's false. Now to run our mutation, we'll need to call $Apollo mutate. You already seen $Apollo when we reference loading state in our query. Whenever we use Apollo provider, we'll have $Apollo basically on every component instance, so we can use that. And now we need to run our mutation. Our mutation will be add to do mutation, and we need to pass variables. Our variables will be the to do and will be isPublic. Now let's see how it's working. Let's add new to do 1. Hit enter, nothing happened. If I reload it, my app, I have new to do 1 here. So what's happening here? What's happening is that because we have a cache and because we just running this mutation, we are not updating our cache. We don't reference our result in any place. So to update our cache, what we need to do, we need to first of all grab the query that we created from our private list. Now, when we get that, let's write an update function in our mutation here. So in addition to variables, we will write an update, which will get cache. It will get the data. Let's just structure insert reduce from the data. And inside, we can update our cache by doing several things. First of all, let's wrap it with try and catch. For now, we'll just log this error. First of all, let's check if this type is private. Why we do so? Because this component is referenced in 2 places, in public to-dos and private to-dos. For now, we want to add refresh cache functionality only for private to-dos. So what I want to do now, I want to get the actual data for from my cache. So to get the data from the cache, I need to execute read query on the cache pass to update function. And here I need to pass my get to dos. Now the important part, this won't be executing any request to server. It will be just getting the data from the cache. Now what else I need to get here is to get the actual inserted to do. And this is just insert to do's, returning as seen here. This is the returning list of our to do's, which will have only one here, have just one to do. So now, what we'll do, we'll splice our array and add our inserted to do's inside. Now let's write the query to the cache. It can be done by executing write query method on the cache. So I pass the query, get my to-dos, and I pass the data. Now what else we need to do? We need to go to our private list and actually export our get my to-dos. Now if we go to our app and add a new test to do, we will see it is updated. A new to do is added, but we don't see our field is input field is emptied. So what we need to do in the end, we need to set our new to do as just empty. Test again. It looks like it's working.